And he asked Mother Mary. Mother Mary said, tell them this. Tell them from the best of families, your child could go astray. Why? Satan puts his hand into your family and claims your child. She said you have to learn to claim back your child. She said your rosary is your lasso to lasso them back. No matter where Satan take your children, pick up your rosary, they go lasso them right back to God. In my own family, I had a brother who was wild. You know wild like a cactus. Living in New York, having a ball, wild. And my mother is a woman who don't quarrel. My mother just stay home saying she rosary. You know what? You know where my brother is now? In a monastery. That same brother today is in a monastery. The mother lassoing in a monastery. That's the power of the rosary to save your children and save your family. Satan carry them away, pick up the rosary, lasso them right back to God. Rosary is the lasso your family back to God. Right? Years ago, I was in America. I met a woman from Missouri. She said, Father, I understand that you are a Mary priest. I said, yes, darling. I said, I am Mary's retarded son. She will do everything for me. And I should be retarded son. She said, Father, let me tell you a story about my parish. She said, in our parish, our men went to war. And our parish decided that every Sunday, before the morning mass, we say a rosary for our men in the war. She said, Father, our men went to the First World War. They went to the Second World War. They went to the Korean War. And they went to the Vietnam War. She said, Father, in all those wars, not one man died. From that parish, not one man died in any war, because the parish was saying it. That's the power of protection in the rosary. That's the power of protection in the rosary. You know, abortion is a very evil thing. And there are people who are fighting abortion in America. There's a priest in New York. He has 4 people with him. And what they do, they go and drive and park up in front of abortion clinics and say the rosary. That's all they do. They don't fight, they don't quarrel. They just park up in front of the abortion clinic and pick out the rosary. They have already closed down 16 clinics. They have closed down 16 abortion clinics. And they're still going. They don't close them all. They're still going all over New York. In front of the abortion clinic, pick up the rosary. That's the power of the rosary against evil. Abortion is an evil thing. That's the power of the rosary against anything evil. So I told you, Mary protects you. Mary's scapula. I have a scapula here. Kind of open, but mine. Mary's scapula is real protection. In 1846, there was a ship called the King of the Ocean. It was going to Australia. There was a Methodist minister called Mr. Fisher. He was on the ship. And then a big storm came. The ship was going on. Big storm. They had an Irish sailor called John McAfee. And the Irish sailor take off his scapula and throw it in the water. And the sea get calm. The storm finished. The Methodist minister asked him, Whoa, what's that? What's that? He said, that is Mary's scapula. When the Methodist minister arrived in Australia, all the Methodist people come to meet him. He tell them, I'm glad to see all you. He said, but where is the nearest Catholic church? I want to be a Catholic. Methodist minister became a Catholic when he saw the power of protection in Mary's scapula. In Germany, in a village called West Boden, they had a big fire. There are 28 houses in the village, and 27 houses burned down. One house didn't burn down. That house had a scapula nailed up on the wall. That's the only house that didn't burn down with the fire. It had a scapula nailed up on the wall. In 1955, there was a plane crash in Guatemala. Everybody died except one girl. The plane had 27 people. Everybody died except one girl. She was the only one wearing a scapula. Now that's the power of the scapula to protect you. Mary's scapula will protect you. Mary says, nobody who dies wearing a scapula will ever go to hell. Remember that. Nobody who dies wearing a scapula will ever go to hell. Now, one of the most powerful protections of Mary is Mary's mantle. The Mary and his fathers were founded by a French man called Father Cheminade. He was a real Mary man. And he had a war with the French army. And one day, he's in a meeting with his priest, and somebody tell him, Father Cheminade, the French army is outside looking for you. Cheminade said, Mother Mary, throw your mantle over me. The French army come in the house with all the guns, look all over the house. Father Cheminade said, I'm right there, they don't see him yet. He said, I'm right there, they don't see him yet. They look for him all over the house, where's Cheminade, where's Cheminade, where's Cheminade? And then they're gone. He said, I'm right there, they don't see him yet. That's the power of Mary's mantle. That's the power of Mary's mantle. You know what Aristide from Haiti? Aristide was a priest, eh? He was a bad priest. And when he became president of Haiti, he had a war with the church. And he sent his henchmen to kill the Archbishop of Port-au-Prince. The bishop was in the airport. They come and say, Your Grace, they're coming to kill you. The bishop said, we are going to run at the airport. He said, Mother Mary, throw your mantle over me. And then murderers went to the airport and spent 2 hours looking for the bishop. He stand up right there and they didn't see him yet. He stand up right there and they didn't see him yet. That's the protection of Mary's mantle. The enemy can't even see it. So Mary's mantle is real protection. So let me tell you something. If you're smart, you're going to protect yourself and all those you love with Mary's mantle. Bye-bye.